Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. This is my February empties video. It's February. It's March, but I'm doing February. It's very late in March, and I'm just now getting to my February empties. I'm hoping I can get this up by before the end of March, or like before the beginning of April, really. But who knows if that's going to happen. We'll see. At this rate, it's probably going to go up in April. Anyway, I am very excited to share with you how things went in February. For empties, I'll also share with you my low buy update because I do have like a 2-out, 1-in system for my low buy, as well as how things are going towards my paying your way to 5K. So let me start with empties. Oh, by the way, I will have timestamps down below. I may be going through this stuff kind of fast because it's Friday afternoon, late afternoon, like 5 o'clock on Friday. And I will be needing to leave somewhat soon, like in an hour, to head to my niece's birthday party. So sometimes this video takes me a while to film. So, empties. I'm going to start with makeup. I have a pile of things in my lap, so I'm going to get to the pile of things in my lap. They're all like beauty sponges, and I'm getting rid of all of these for a variety of reasons. They're right here. These are all from Sonia Kashuk, and I love Sonia Kashuk sponges. There was a time period that Sonia Kashuk sponges were like, I think the way they were manufactured was way too stiff. I've since purchased them, and they seem to have like fixed that. They're now like soft again. But I don't know what happened. I ordered a pack of like 3 packs of 2, and these are way too stiff. Like, I don't like them. So I'd rather cut my losses. I don't like them. I'm not going to use them. So they're going bye-bye. There are also like 3 that are too, like these, they're fuzzy. They're too fuzzy. I don't like fuzzy sponges. So I think this is from Elf. I think this is a ColourPop one, and I don't know where this one came from, but I don't like these 3. Like, these are 3 that they will sit in my drawer, and I will choose any other sponge besides these 3. So they're going bye-bye. And then this is a beauty blender that is way past its prime. It's so discolored. And I wet it the other day, and there are so many tears in here. It's time to say goodbye. So this one's going bye-bye. They're having fun. Okay, now to like actual makeup. I'm going to start with lip. Well, let's start with like complexion products. I have one little mini foundation. This is from Makeup Forever. It's the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation in the shade R230. And I did I think this was in my deck of panning. It was a whole collection roulette prompt. And yeah, so I finished it. This is a great foundation. I have a full size of this. I think did they reformulate this? I think they reformulated this. Anyway, this was a great shade match. I liked it. So anyway, done. I also have a color corrector. This is from Urban Decay. It's the Naked Skin Color Correcting Fluid, long discontinued, the shade Pink. So I finally finished this. There's a little bit clinging to the sides, but not enough for me to be able to do a full eye, like both my eyes. Not a full eye, both my eyes. As you can see, it's all done. I took out the stopper. I did enjoy this, but you know, I have better color correctors that I enjoy. So this one's done. Yay. Let's do lips. So I have a chapstick from Neutrogena. This is the Lip Moisturizer SPF 15. My favorite chapstick. I love this. Will always have at least 1 or 2 of these in my collection. I currently have more than that, but yeah, I love it. Holy Grail. Love. From Buxom, I have a little mini of the, let's see, this is the full on lip polish in the shade Jane. And there's a little bit there at the bottom, but I'm not going to dig that out. It's fine. This was a very dark, oh, I shouldn't say very dark. I mean, it was, you know, pigmented enough of a gloss. I would not repurchase that. It was fine. Would not repurchase. From By Terry, I have the Balm de Rose in the shade Mauve Moon. This is a very pricey product. I think it's $60 or $65. And I did finish it. This was in my 50 Shades of Purple. I've had this in my collection forever. I think I got it on sale at Barney's. It was half off when this shade was being discontinued. So I'm happy I finally used it up. And like, you know, it's an expensive product. So I finished it. Yay. It's all done. That's a nice lip balm, but I would not pay $60 for it. And I think my last lip empty, so there were quite a few. What? This is my fourth lip empty. This is by L'Oreal. I love this one. It's discontinued. This is the Color Riche Shine lipstick in the shade Varnished Rosewood. I love this so much, and they discontinued it. Why, L'Oreal? Why? They came out with another product that, you know, is similar, but they don't have the shade. I don't like it when companies discontinue my favorite lip product. It's wrong. Anyway, I have a backup, so it's okay. But not. Okay, moving on to eye products. I have two eyeliners. The first one is from Milk Makeup. This is the Longwear Gel eyeliner in Boss. I purchased this because of Mel Thompson. She loved this eyeliner. And, you know, I think I wear contacts and I feel like this got all over my contacts. So I didn't love it personally. I think I have the shade, like the nude shade, which I don't know why I bought the nude shade. I don't like nude liner in my waterline. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But anyway, finished it up. I used it on my upper lash line. And then I have from Physicians Formula their custom eye enhancing eyeliner in the shade Black. This is from their Warm Eyes trio. So yeah, finished that. I think I already had use on this, but I just finally finished it up. This is an okay liner. Again, it's another one of those that doesn't really work that great in my waterline, but I'm looking for my holy grail waterline liner. The Sephora one was my favorite. I feel like they changed the formula because it's not that great, but it's the best so far. Anyway, done. And then I have 3 mini mascaras. From NARS, I have the Climax mascara. I love this mascara. It's really nice. Really nice. I enjoyed it. The wand is really nice. Yeah, it was a nice mascara. I would repurchase that. I have a full size, so I don't need to, but yeah, it was great mascara. From Too Faced, I have the Better Than Sex mascara. I used to really enjoy this, but I find that it flakes a lot. I think this is my last one, so I won't repurchase this. It flakes now. It used to not, but I find that it flakes all over my eyes now. And the last one I have is by Lancome. It's the Definitions mascara. And I like this mascara. I don't know. I think I would purchase it. I think I would. I like this one. I like the Hypnos Drama mascara too. They're nice. Okay, that is all the makeup I got through. Moving on to skincare, I have one little essence from SK2. I have the Facial Treatment Essence. It's this little mini. And I don't know. I don't really think this is that exciting. Maybe because I've had it for a while. I would not pay full price for that. I have other essences that I really love. I don't even know what I would categorize this as. It's like it's a balm. Pharmacy Sleep Tight Firming Night Balm. I use this to hydrate certain areas of my face, like if I have dry patches here or on my ear I get dry patches. And it's a little deluxe size. It was fine. I would not repurchase this. I think this is 5 mils? What was it? 4 grams. 4 grams. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I was able to use it up. It took me some time because I only used it in targeted areas, but you know, it was fine. So some creams. From Clinique, I have the Custom Smart Night Custom Repair Moisturizer. I really did enjoy this moisturizer. It was very thick for my dry skin. That was great. And I enjoyed it. I don't know how much was in here. 15 mils. So it's a pretty decent sample. Yeah, I like that a lot. It was beautiful. I feel like they've done away with this Custom Smart line. I could be wrong, but I feel like they've discontinued it. From Kate Somerville, I have the oil-free moisturizer, and this was okay. I shouldn't say this was okay. I mixed in oil with this. There's a little bit left at the bottom there, and you know, it was fine. I would not purchase it. It's not a holy grail for me, but I've had this one in my collection for a little while, so I was glad to finally use this one up. Yay! I do have one facial oil. This is by Caudalie. It's the Overnight Detox Oil. There's cat hair clinging all over. Sorry. I really do love this oil. I think last time I looked on Ulta, they did not have this. I did not look on Sephora to see if they have it or Caudalie's website. I hope they still make this oil because I really do enjoy, or you know, it's one of my favorite oils. I do have a backup of this, so I don't need to repurchase it right away or anything, but it's a really nice oil. One of my favorites. I have one sunscreen. This is one of my favorite sunscreens. In fact, it may be my favorite currently that you can purchase. By Neutrogena, the Invisible Daily Defense Face Serum. It's SPF 60. I love this. This is a great serum sunscreen for dry skin. Oh, there's a little bit left on the bottom there. Anyway, there's the consistency. It's a great sunscreen. Great. Oh, it's so nice. It doesn't pill on top of other skincare. It's great. If you've never tried this, try it. I would wait until like Ulta has a deal on Neutrogena. The last time they did that, when this first came out, this was sold out for a long time. I eventually found this at Walgreens for like a buy one get one 50% off, and I snatched it up because I could not wait to try it. I think Gotham Easter raved about it. Fantastic. Okay, I have some masks. Oh! From Paula's Choice, I have the Skin Recovery Hydrating Treatment Mask. So it's this mask that comes in a tube, and this is a really nice mask. It's for normal, dry, or very dry skin, which is why I originally picked this up, because you know I got the dry skin, and it's just a very thick, you know, white, creamy consistency, and it's really great for whenever you just really need a high dose of hydration. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I would repurchase it. I haven't seen it on Sephora's website because they now carry Paula's Choice, but I have seen it recently on Paula's Choice website, so I think you can still get it there. It's a nice mask. I don't need it right now because I've got a bunch of moisturizing masks that I need to work through, but I would repurchase it. And then I've got some sheet masks. I think I talked about this one last month. It's not in my empties for this month, but this was from last month. I don't know if I showed it in my empties last month, but the only other sheet mask I have is by Esfolio. It's the Honey Essence sheet mask. I was really working on that Paula's Choice mask to get it worked out. I do have, I think, 5 of the Bare Minerals Skin Longevity Green Tea Herbal Eye Masks. No, there's 6 of them here. Yeah, they're all 6. I used all 6 of these last month. I did not like these. They were way too thick. Thin and thick. And they literally just flop right off your face. I did not like these. I found these at TJ Maxx. They were there for a reason. I don't even think you can get those anymore, but if you could, I would not recommend them. Okay, moving on to body care. I have several things here. I have from Tree Hut the Shea Sugar Scrub in Marshmallow Lodge. And this scent was light. It was okay. I realize that I've had this scent for a long time, or this particular jar. I'd had it for a really long time. So it could be that the scent, it's just, I've had it for a long time. It was maybe just kind of, dissipated. But I think I remember whenever I got it, it was kind of a light scent anyway. But I didn't wow me. I would not repurchase it even if you could, because I don't think you could purchase this set anyway. The next, I did get through one other sugar scrub. This is by Scentsy. It's the Sugar Scrub in Butter Pecan. And I don't usually like foodie or gourmand scented body care. This one was okay. I would not repurchase it. I think I may have one more jar of this. Yeah, it's okay. The scrub itself is awesome, but I don't really prefer the scent. And it definitely needs to be a wintry product used in the winter. I got through a whipped soap. This is by The Bathing Garden. It's the coconut oil whipped soap in Manage Your Flamingo. So I use this to shave my legs. I really do love the Tree Hut shave oil? Beautiful product. But I've really gotten into these whipped soaps for shaving. It's really awesome. This was a nice, fruity candy scent. I really loved this. It was really nice, and it takes me a while to get through these. So yeah, I really enjoyed using this a lot. Yeah, finished that. I got through a body moisturizer. This is by Bath and Body Works. It's the moisturizing body cream in Stargazing Meditation. This is a very light scent. This was in scent notes are bergamot oil, patchouli oil, and vetiver oil. Yeah, it was just really light, and not that I need my moisturizer to be super heavy, but I want to at least kind of smell it, and this was just way too light for me. Kind of a bummer. And then I got through a body wash. This is also by Bath and Body Works. It's the Aromatherapy body wash in vanilla and patchouli, and this is one of my favorite scents. I love it. Just vanilla and patchouli oil. I love it so much. It's so good. So good. So that's done. Yay. Oh, I have one other moisturizer. This is a little mini by Aveeno. It's the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I think this was in my Turn and Burn project. It was 2 uses and it was done. And this, if you've never tried this lotion before, it's a really nice lotion. There's just still a little bit left in here. I remember my sister's dog says he passed away a long time ago, but I remember I used to love this lotion. I used to wear it all the time, and he would lick this lotion off your body. He loved the way it tasted. Weird dog. Anyway, yeah, this is a nice lotion. I got through 2 hand creams. I was working on these at the same time. Finally. The Aveda Hand Relief. This is a great hand moisturizer. It's pricey, but it's a really nice hand moisturizer. So finally got through these. So happy. Yay. Okay, a couple of hair care products. I was pretty happy. I don't really go through hair care products that frequently. This is by Love, Beauty, and Planet. It's the Muramura Butter and Rose Sulfate-Free Shampoo. And I mostly used this after I colored my hair because it had... What was that ingredient in here? I'm not going to be able to say it. Coca Midopropyl betaine. What? It has an ingredient in here that removes sulfates, and my color has sulfates in it, or silicones. It has silicones, excuse me, not sulfates. It has silicones, and that particular ingredient removes silicones, so that's why I needed to use this shampoo. So I only used it after I colored my hair, so it took a long time to get through. I've been working on this for a couple of years. Yep, so finally done with that. I don't need to repurchase it, but I may in the future. And then I got through a hair mask. This is by Heritage, the Transforming Hair Mask. And this was okay. I wanted to give it a try. I purchased it a while ago. It's not a holy grail, so I don't think I would repurchase it. And I can't remember, does this have protein in it? Yeah, this has soy protein, so I wouldn't want to purchase it anyway. My hair does not like a ton of protein, so yeah, I finished that up finally. Yay. I do have one hand soap. This is by Bath & Body Works. It's the Gentle Foaming Hand Soap in Vanilla Bean Noel. This was, I think this is in my guest bathroom, so finally used that one up. I have two, perfumes that will count towards my empties. One is by Toka. It's the scent Stella. And this one was okay. It's a floral. It's actually a nice floral. I feel like there's a little bit of amber in there, maybe. I liked it, but again, I wouldn't repurchase it. But it was nice. I enjoyed it. I wouldn't repurchase it. And then the other one I got through, I love this one. This is by Derek Lambton Crosby. It's the scent 2 a.m. Kiss. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This was a pretty hefty sample. It's 10 mils. Love this. I have another 10 mil bottle, and then I have a full size. Love this. And then I have like 2 little samples of perfume. I have the Marc Jacobs perfume and Daisy Dream. I don't count these because they're not in my inventory. And then I have Fleur Ameline. This was really nice. I really enjoyed that. I would think about purchasing a full size. I like that one a lot. And then 2 random miscellaneous things that don't count towards empties of any kind. Daiso Puff Sponge Detergent. I use this to clean my beauty blenders. It's Balm. And then a Tinkle Razor. So those were my empties. So all those things there were 20 full-size items that I used up, and there were 16 deluxe size items that I used up. So those are the things that could potentially go into my low buy bank. So as a reminder for my low buy this year, I am doing a 2 out 1 in system. So for every 2 full-size items I use, I can bring in 1 item. It's a little bit different for for deluxe size items. 3 deluxe size items and sheet masks also count as a deluxe size item, but 3 deluxe size items kind of count as 1 full size. So basically 6 deluxe size items will allow me to purchase 1 full size item, bring 1 full size item into my collection, or 1 item into my collection. I don't count full or deluxe size items that come into my collection. They just count as 1 item into my collection. I also will count declutters. I do have a few things that I'm decluttering that I'll show with you here in a minute. There are also some things that don't count towards my low buy, so I will show what those are now. So hair care items don't count, so this won't count. This is a full size item that won't count, and the Heritage hair mask won't count. The makeup sponges, those aren't counting at all, in or out. The other thing that's not counting is I don't count sunscreens in or out. So the Neutrogena Daily Defense, this won't count at all going out. They wouldn't count coming in either. No, that's it. I think it was just those 3 items this month. And the value of these add up to $33. So the value of that is deducted from the total that I would then have available to me for next month, because the value is also a $2 out, 2 out, 1 in, right? So $2 out, $1 in, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. So I have 4 declutters. 2 are full size, 2 are deluxe size. The first full size item is by House Laboratories, and it's the Glam Attack Liquid Shimmer Powder Eyeshadow, whatever it is. I think it's the shade Biker. I had this in my Nightmare on Panning Street, and I do not like this at all. I don't like the formula. I don't like it. I cannot find a way to use it. So therefore it's leaving. If I can find a way to use an item, I will keep it, but I cannot find a way to use this that I enjoy. So therefore I won't keep it. I won't keep things for the sake of keeping them. But I also want to declutter them for the sake of decluttering, but I cannot find a way to use that, so it's going. The next item I have is by Mary Kay. It is the, I don't know what formula this is, but it's their lipstick in the shade Whisper. And this color is just no bueno for me. Yeah. I mean, it's basically a mixer, but I just, it's not a good enough shade for me to keep as a mixer. So this one's going. And then these two both went off. This is by Drunk Elephant. It's the De Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. And you can't get this on Sephora anymore, but I did see that you can purchase this on Drunk Elephant's website. I brought this into my turn and burn project, and I pumped a little bit out, and it's off. No. This also was brought into my turn and burn project. It's the Exuviance Overnight Recovery Mask. And I opened this up to use it, and it's rank. I'm not going to smell it. No, bad. Bad, bad, bad. So those 4 items are leaving my collection. And I did calculate the value of those, and that is $58.50. So that will be added back in. And so the total number of items that are available for next month, which is the items that I used based on my empties, the items that minus the items that don't count, and adding back in the items I'm decluttering. And when I do all the adding and subtracting and dividing, etc., I'm left with 12.5 points that will be added back to my bank. And the value of the items that I used in the month was $488. The value of the items that don't count, as I mentioned, was $33, and the value of the items I'm decluttering was $58.50. So if I add, subtract, and divide by 2, then the total value that I'm adding back to my bank was $256.75. So we now need to talk about what I brought in. I did have a bank that was available to me of 30 points, and I had a value of $794.44 that was available to me at the beginning of February. So, did I bring anything in? Come now. Come on. Of course I brought stuff in. Let's talk about it. How's my lip? Let's put some more lipstick on. Hi, Sigster. What you doing, buddy? He says, I'm going to go over here. Bye, Siggy. Okay, so the first thing is I did go to TJ Maxx, but you guys, that was really good. I got 2 things from TJ Maxx. Yay me. The first is a holy grail item for me. It's by Estee Lauder, the Advanced Night Repair Eye Supercharged Complex. I couldn't pass this up. I think I had seen it previously there, and I was like, I'm not buying it. And then I was like, I just can't. It was $40. I think normally it's $65 or $70 or something. Anyway, I purchased it. I was kind of having a moment. I was like, I want to walk out of here with something. So I picked that up. I love that stuff so much. And then I'm blaming this on Paula at A Beauty Guru Made Me Do It. So she talks about how much she loves these. This is her fault. By Onyx Bath House. This is the Foaming Body Scrub in Hot Mess Express. I mean, how perfect is this for me? This is me all the time. All the time. I'm always a Hot Mess Express. Anyway, this is, let's see, there's scent notes on here. Pomegranate, musk, and honey. I thought that sounded really good. It's sealed, so I can't smell it. I'm not going to open it. But anyway, yeah, I picked this up because of her. She raves about this all the time, so I picked one up. So those are the 2 things that I picked up from TJ Maxx. I feel really good about walking out with only 2 items. And then I did pick up one thing from the BoxyCharm, like, drop mega shop or whatever it is. Only one thing. This is from Charlotte Tilbury. I was like, okay. Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I think by the time I got to the website to shop, there were not very many shades left of this. So I picked up the shade 3 Cool. So honestly, I haven't even looked to see what the shade looks like. I was like, I'll find a way to make this work. Oh yeah, I think that probably will work. So it's a beautiful bottle. Yeah, I think that would work for sure. So yeah, I was like, I cannot pass this up. So that's one, or that's three items. And I did pick up some more polishes. I need to get off that polish pickup website. I need to get off of it because there's so many pretties that show up there. So many. So I have 5 here. This one is stunning. This is by Cupcake Polish, and this is the shade Overcome with Emotion. And oh my goodness. I don't usually go for shades like this, but I couldn't stop myself. Next one I have is by Alchemy Lacquers, and this is the shade Bayside High. What was the theme? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, Bayside High. Here we go. This is totally my kind of shade. Next is by Lumen, and this is She is the Slayer. I mean, come on, I had to pick it up. She is the Slayer for Buffy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I had to. It's one of my favorite shows ever. The next polish is by the brand Trio, which I'd never heard of this brand before. And the name of the polish is Some Kind of Prison. It's based on the show My So-Called Life, one of my favorite shows of all time. I had to get this one too because it's, again, one of my favorite shows. Reminds me of my youth. Gorgeous. And the last one, this one cracked me up. This is by Jen and Berries. And this one is called His Friends Call Him Doc for Michael Baden. I thought that was so funny. The show Autopsy. I think that's the name of the show. Anyway, that was funny. I used to watch a lot of true crime. So those were the five polishes that I picked up. Okay, and then I have 3 palettes, one which has 3 products in it. This is by Pat McGrath, and it's the Bridgerton face palette. And I almost purchased I did purchase the eyeshadow palette. However, it was lost in transit. And while it was lost, I had reached out to Pat McGrath's team and they were like, do you want a refund or do you want us to send a replacement? So in the meantime, I had watched a couple of reviews and I was like, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need it. And I had only purchased the palette from Pat McGrath. And when this showed up on Sephora's website, I was like, you know what? I want that too. So I did pick up this from Sephora. And I did already swatch this. So here is the face palette. And I don't have any of these cheek products. So it has the shades Cherish, Nymphette, and Venus Nectar. And I love her blushes. Her blushes are amazing. So there are the 3 products there. Blushes are so good. So there we go. So nice. We'll have to see how this works on my skin in the summer. I'm hoping it works. Anyway, pick that up. I love the packaging. I know that's not everything, but I freaking love it. And I love that show. So anyway, pick that one up. That's going to count 3 towards my bank because of the 3 products. I do count each individual cheek product in my inventory. I don't count each individual shade of an eyeshadow palette in my inventory. I just count eyeshadow palettes, but cheek products are different. So saying that, I did pick up 2 eyeshadow palettes. This is a departure of normalness for me in terms of the color story, but I kind of got suckered in. I picked up the Gila palette, the Odin's Eye and Angelica collaboration. So this is not a normal like color story that I would purchase, but the palette itself the packaging is beautiful. And then here is the color story. So I'm not going to swatch all these. I think if you've seen this palette, you've seen it. But I mean, like these greens, I don't normally buy palettes with colors like this at all. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I know what I was thinking. I was like, this is an interesting palette, and maybe I need to get some more colorful palettes that have like, you know, greens in them. And I have kind of fallen in love with the Odin's Eye like aesthetic. And this shade here is stunning. There are some of the shades there. It's beautiful. So anyway, pick that up. I'm excited about it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited about it. I haven't played with it yet. Now this one has my name all over it. All over it. I purchased this Lethal Cosmetics palette. It's the Night Flower palette. I mean, this is like my color story. I love palettes like this. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. There's probably one shade in here that I probably would not have picked. And it's this gray shade, grayish, purpley, more of a gray shade. I would not have really picked that one, but it's, you know, it's part of the palette, so it's fine. But yeah, that's probably the one I wouldn't have picked. And I guess normally I wouldn't have gone for the blues either, but I'm loving them. They're pretty. This color story is bomb. And Lethal Cosmetics is a brand I've been wanting to try. I hear a lot about them, and I hear their formula is really beautiful. So they were kind of on my radar to try. And I saw this and I was like, yep, that's it. Oh my gosh, you kidding me? Oh. I was like, I don't care if Black Friday comes around and it's on sale. I want it now. Now! Yeah, so pick that up. Obviously, it's in my lap. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. So those are all the things I purchased that weren't part of like subscription boxes or anything. And so that all totals up to 13 items. Again, if you know me and had watched any of my like attempt at a low buy last year and then haul videos after, this is really good. Like really, really good. I do have some things that came in subscription boxes that I kept. So I think most of this stuff that I'm going to show you here was FabFitFun, because there was the FabFitFun box that came. So I have the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. And I mentioned in my intro, my subscription boxes don't count. From Earth Harbor, I have the Glow Juice Refining Enzyme Mask. The Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This is in Sweet Citrus. This body butter is fantastic. If you've never tried it, it's fabulous. I think I recently saw Jessica Lee talk about how much she just tried it for the first time and loved it. It's freaking amazing. I have loved this body butter for years. Years. So good. Sometimes you can find it on QVC for a deal, but yeah, if you ever see it like at Ulta for half off, snag it. Amazing. There was also the Pharmacy Honey Halo Ultra Hydrating Ceramide Moisturizer. And I haven't even looked at this. The Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo. Oh, I think I did look at this. Girl Next Door and Chic Freak. Freak with a PH. That's really funny. Let me open this up. I think I looked at this. I don't know if it'll work for me. Well, maybe. It's pink. I'm gonna have to try it on my face, and probably more so this summer. Well, maybe. The lighter one for sure will work. I don't know about the darker one. Let's try mixing. You know, mixing could work in the summer. We'll see. It's pretty. There's that. And then the last thing I got in Boxy, not Boxy, FabFitFun, is an Hourglass blush, which I was super excited to see. This is the shade, it's the Strobe Lighting Blush, and this is the shade Incandescent Electra. Typical Hourglass packaging. And here is the shade. I love Hourglass blushes. Love. It's really, really nice. Really nice peachy blush. Pretty. Pretty. Very happy about that. I do have some Boxy Charms that I haven't really put away yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and open them while we're together. I honestly don't know when these came. Maybe it'll say it here. Sometimes I'll like put these aside and I'm like, I'm gonna do this on camera, and then I don't remember whenever they came. Because I'm like, well, some of these are like, I don't think I'll keep anything in here. Maybe one thing. Like here's this Alley Oop Multitasker 4-in-1 makeup brush. No, I'm not keeping that. A Clara's New York Vitamin E plus Retinol Serum. I don't know, maybe. I mean, maybe I would keep it to use it on my arms. That may be the best place to use it. Does it have alcohol in it though? Maybe I'll keep it for my arms, because I like to put retinol products on the KP on my arms, so maybe I'll keep it for that. This OPV Beauty Loose Setting Powder. Saturday Skin Yuzu Vitamin C Bright Eye Cream. So I'll definitely keep that. And then the last thing is a Bali Balm Pineapple Lip Scrub. So I'll probably keep that and try it. I don't need a loose setting powder. I may check out some reviews of this to see if people like it. Here's another one. This has the Earth Harbor Nymph Nectar Superfruit Radiance Balm. And I don't really... As a moisturizer, emulsify a tiny dollop between your fingertips and gently massage into your face, neck, and décolleté. As a sleeping mask for the last step in your nightly skincare ritual, apply a generous layer. Or a rescue repair treatment. Okay, maybe. Probably I'll keep that. There's a lip job liner from Dragon Beauty. This is like a really dark brown, and I don't really have a lot of lip products that are that color. Yeah, that's a shade that I don't... Anyway, you can't see it, but not my shade. This is a really long lip liner. So I'm not going to keep that. And a Glam Attack from House Laboratories. No, not keeping that. From Aesthetica, a Contour Series Cream Palette. I'm not keeping that. I don't really do contour very often. And, I mean, look at the colors on that. No, not for me. And then I will keep this. This is the Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. I think some people have said that it smells like hot dogs. I think I just saw Danny say she didn't think it did, but I'm keeping this. We're going to give it a try. Okay, so that is everything that kind of came in and some subscription box stuff. As I mentioned, 13 items came into my collection that were not part of subscription boxes that I actually purchased. So with all of that being said, the 13 items did hit my bank. I did, like I mentioned, I had 30 items available to me at the end of last month with a balance of $794. The total that I spent on the 13 items that I purchased in the month of February was $287.50. So if I deduct that amount from the amount that I had available last month, I'm left with like right around $507. And if I add what I have available from my Empties and Declutters and everything this month, I have a new value available for the month of March of around $763 that I have available to spend in the month of March, which you're probably watching this in April, so I've spent some of it already. And I also have around 29 items available to me in the month of March. So I'm feeling really good. Now March is we're getting to the end of March, has been a bit of a spendy month because of a variety of reasons. We had it's still going, but the 21 Days of Beauty from Ulta. I scaled back a lot in that, but I've had a lot of work stress, a lot of work stress. And I did have a couple of days of retail therapy, which, I feel like it is what it is. And I don't think I've gone over at all. Once I had my days of retail therapy, I significantly cut back on the things I was looking at during the 21 Days of Beauty. So really it was just like I think 3 or 4 the big things I wanted, and that was it. And I cut everything else out. I think I had 14 or 15 things on my list, and I dwindled it down to 4, 2 of which would not have don't count towards my low buy bank. So, I made big grown up decisions about what I was bringing in after I had my retail therapy. So anyway, I'm really happy with how things are going. I really do think doing this with a group of people is helping me be accountable and keeping track of everything. I mean, so far, first 2 months of the year, I'm feeling really good. So anyway, as I mentioned, 29 items available in March and $763-ish available in March for me to play with. I need to also share with you how I'm doing on my Pan My Way to 5K. I probably alluded to this earlier in the video, but in the month of February, I used up a total of $488 worth of stuff. Which it's a lot less than it was last month, but I'm still very, very happy with that number. February is a shorter month, but regardless, it was still a pretty decent month for me. So I'm pretty happy with that. The makeup breakdown was $183. I do want to use up $2,000 worth of makeup this year. So right now I'm right around $454 worth of makeup used up. So feeling pretty good. I will throw up a chart here that shows you my breakdown of the empties and the categories that they break down into. And first you'll see the grid of all the categories. And then you'll see the chart. The handy dandy pretty chart. And then the next thing you'll see is a chart of January and February and how things look in terms of the distribution. So yeah, total so far in the year through January and February is $1,305.50. So I am over a fifth of the way there, which is pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't think I would have any problem hitting the 5K number at all because I think I got almost 7,000 last year or something like that. But regardless, it's still nice to see the consistency there. So anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Going to eye products, I have 2 not lip. This is by Love Beauty and Planet. It's the the other thing that and when I do all the adding and subtract this is That is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Lipstick on the teeth. I have lipstick on my teeth. When did that start? Well, at least it won't be in my outro. Dang it. Deb, that was for you. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'm off my game. Okay, bye.